All right, so y'all taught me into it. I did the All-22. Hope you enjoy it. It's about 16-ish offensive plays. Didn't do any defense. If y'all like it, I'll keep doing it. I'll try to modify it, make it a little bit better. But hey, it's the first time, so you know. But hey, check it out. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk after y'all watch these plays.
All right, so we're gonna start off with actually a nice one to Pitts here. This is might be on the first drive of the game. To let this, you'll have to bear with me on that. When I pause it, it makes it darker. So zips it in there to Pitts. Nice job, right across the middle. You see it again. Got good protection. Can step up. Nobody else is really open. Not to say that he was that open either, but hey, he put it in there. So good start. And from the end zone, kind of see how he had to fit it right over the defenders right in the hole there. So yeah, good job, good start. All right, so here Pitts misses a block that, you know, it's just not quite there yet on blocking, but it's his. You'll see Wiss there at the bottom of the screen. It says keep your eye right down here, and the end zone shot actually shows it a little bit better, but just kind of and then Tyler's dead. I mean, Tyler probably wouldn't have got that far anyway because three other dudes are standing there, but you can kind of see now he's on this side. There he is, and just kind of kind of throws his shoulder sort of at him, you know, and three other linebackers, like I said, maybe a D lineman and two linebackers are still there anyway. Yeah, so he's probably screwed regardless, but not great there from Kyle. All right, so on this one, not really anywhere to go. I mean, he's got, if he lets it rip to Bijan early, he has him at the bottom of the screen. And we'll replay it here. It says keep your eye on Bijan. He goes in motion right here. Now if he looks at him right, boom, now lets it go, maybe, but literally nothing else. I mean, you've got two receivers way downfield, both covered. The only option he has is to go to Bijan. That's it. Other than that, is get out and scramble. Like, that's the kind of shit you're like, I don't understand what the even, I don't know what the end game was here. Like, you hope, I guess, one of the receivers are open, but that just doesn't really happen. And if you're going to go to Bijan early, it's got to get out quick. I mean, but everything, there's nothing there. So he's got to scramble and throw it away. It's like a wasted down. All right, so here he's going to sell this one to Pitts. May have Jefferson deep if he just lets it go into the end zone. May have him, but dangerous pass here. Could have been picked. You'll see Jefferson kind of at the bottom of the screen there, and we'll replay it. But see, he's splitting the defenders right there, so he lets it go into the end zone. That's possibly a TD if it's on the mark. We'll replay it again. Again, you can see Kyle. I mean, like, he's not really open there. He's down here in the slot at the bottom. Just a dangerous throw. But again, if you keep your eye on Jefferson, who's here in motion, and right there, he's going to split these guys. This is not really open. I mean, Pitts is not going to be open there. It's already out at that point. But, I mean, you know, put the ball down here. Jefferson with his speed, you know, easy for me to say looking at the film here behind the screen, but, you know, just pointing it out. All right, so here's a nice one, actually. It's going to be a play action to Tyler going to the left, and you'll see most of the defense bite on it and think it's going to be a run to the left. And then Taylor rolls, gets out of the pocket, which is nice, and then hits Mac This type of stuff, you kind of like to see more often, and this was well done. And you'll see a lot better from the end zone as well. So there you go. I guess decent block there by Tucker Fisk. Then you hit Mac down the sideline. Nice play. Like I said, you'll see here. Just watch the defense as the line goes to the left. They all go. Boom, right out to the right. Mac coming across the defense, open, beautiful. Mac's going to outrun a linebacker. He's not the fastest in the world, but he's faster than a linebacker. So again, that's the stuff you kind of want to see more of. All right, so this one's actually a short completion to Hodge. It looks like he may have had Jefferson if he lets it go. Their communication would have had to been on point, because Jefferson doesn't look like he's going to stop or come back, or he's just going the entire time, which could have worked out, but you'll see. All right, so here comes Jefferson in motion, and boom, he's open right there. I mean, like wide open. And now the corner sees him, or safety, I can't tell. It's Harrison Smith. So look at it again. Boom, right there. He's going with, I think that's Jonnu possibly, or no, that's Mac. But Jefferson's looking back at Taylor. Taylor's not seeing him. If he stops, you can't lead him too far here, because you're going to lead him right into Harrison Smith. But if that ball, if he sees him earlier and he can just let it go, back shoulder behind it, whatever, just put it in the vicinity, he should be able to catch that for a bigger gain. Nitpicking here, but now it's way too late and it's covered. Ball comes out to Mac for not a bad gain or anything. So it's not terrible. Just one of those plays that could have had more yards. Yeah. All right, here he's going to miss Hodge on a deep throw. I don't even mind the decision, really, to be honest. And Hodge is lined up there in the slot. He does have Scotty early there. Just an overthrow by quite a bit. And like I said, you'll see Scotty here at the bottom of your screen. Come across, right there, he's open. Maybe, possibly, he's going to get hammered, but, maybe a few yards. Again, I don't hate this decision at all. It just has to be a better pass. Nothing really up top is there. Bijan's covered, but the other guys are covered. So, yeah, not a bad pass. I mean, not a bad decision. Just need a better throw. That's all. All right, so this ball probably should never been thrown. I don't even like the concept here. Unless you're going to Tyler on this, this needs to be just flushed down the toilet. I haven't seen it work yet this year. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen it work yet. So going deep here, I mean, in the double coverage, not great, right? And if you'll pause it right, I don't know. Here, he's getting ready to launch it. Here's Tyler down here at the bottom of your screen, and here is absolutely nothing but open space. So, if he chooses to look at Tyler here, you probably got a chunk yardage play for sure. But instead, you're trying to go to the bottom of the screen here, and damn near picked. And looks like that was for Damiere Byrd. Look at it again. Just, And again, Tyler is just, wide the hell open. But overall, looking at this play, pause it right there. Cover, you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders, 2 receivers. Where the hell do you expect to even put this ball? I guess, I don't know. I don't like this at all. Like I said, you've got Tyler all day long on the check down if that's what you're going to do with it. But as far as going to your 2, I'd imagine main targets, doesn't seem like a bright idea. But hey, man, I'm not Arthur Smith. I'm not a play caller. I'm just a guy who does a podcast who doesn't know a whole lot about it. So hey, that's just what my eyes are telling me on this one. Okay, so this is the goal line sequence that everybody was very unhappy with, including ourselves. This is after the penalty, the false start, so we're first and goal here. I don't mind the play call at all. I don't mind this. This could have worked actually. Had a maybe one block or just, credit the defense. Good play as well for getting John down early here. But it's just going to be quick screen, boom. I mean, bad pass. John picks it off the ground. Maybe if it's a better pass, he gets him going forward. That might have, he doesn't have to reach back. He's got his momentum going. Could have been different. Don't know, but overall, I don't hate it. You get the end zone shot. It just sucked. He had no momentum at all. He had to stop and go back. Now here's the jet sweep to Mr. Johnu. And as bad a play call as it is, and trust me, I hate it. But look, this entire field over here is open. It looks like he could cut it back there, but when you see the end zone, you'll see that's probably not just possible for him to do with how he was moving on this play. But I'm not sure why he decided to run straight into the blockers and where the tacklers are. He could have just cut this thing out and just had a foot race. We know he can run. We saw he could run or later on in the game. So just go as far as you can, stretch this out to the end zone. But instead, he tries to squeeze it between those guys, and I don't, for the life of me, know why. And then looking at it from, it's very picky with a stupid mouse, man. All right, so looking at it from this direction again, see, he couldn't have cut there, but look, man, nothing but open space on the outside. Like, I know the play call, not ideal. You don't want to get cute and all, but I mean, these guys are going to be picked up. This guy, he's going to have to go. He can't go through these guys. He's going to have to go around, right? Just keep on going, dude. You got yards, tons of yards out here just to go around these guys. You have a better chance than running right into them. Yes, the play call, not bright. Execution was terrible. If that's executed a little bit better, that's a touchdown. I mean, point blank, period. And then the run to Tyler here. Again, I don't hate it. It's not. He runs right into the back of Johnu. Minnesota does a good job of swarming to the ball. Just congestion. I mean, just kind of muddy. So, yeah, that was huge for their defense, which obviously gave them a boost because we should have had 7. So yeah, first play, a little bit better pass from Taylor. Maybe gets him in the end zone. Didn't have to stop his momentum completely. And then Johnny would just stretch out that jet sweep, man. Just don't run right into the pocket of 2 defenders right there with the third one coming. Maybe just keep on running. But like I said, man, the guys have to execute too. All right, so we were talking about, or I was talking about on the podcast last night about just throws that were not made or not taken and missed opportunities. This is definitely one of those times. So you're going to see a couple of guys open here. And I will pause it right here. All right, so you got Kyle down here that's coming in the middle of the field. Throw it right now, or in just a second from now. You still got him. And I think that's Van Jefferson at the top of the screen. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell on this tiny ass screen. But we'll let it play out. Doesn't take either one of the throws and just has to run out of bounds. So again, boom, throw it right now. You got one of those guys. I mean, easily Kyle, I think, is probably the choice that you want to take there. Yeah, I think that is Jefferson at the top of the screen. But yeah, I mean, you got a big window here, man. I mean, this is a giant ass window to put it in, and I'm pretty sure you can hit him. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell if he's looking here or if he even sees Kyle. But by the time he does, he could probably still throw it and get it there, to be honest. Yeah, he could. He could, for sure. But decides to run it instead. So, yeah, missed opportunity for a big play there. And then I don't know if you can see it really well from this end zone. I can't remember. You probably can. Boom, right there, right open, throw it. You just use one out of your screen. And even Cadero there on the check down, or underneath, not check down, but on the underneath.
Yeah, man. Okay, so here's the play where he's gonna check this down to Bijan and almost get him killed. He could either go to Jonnu or Kyle. Looks like on this play, you're gonna have Kyle here, Jonnu at the top of the screen. Let it go, and boom, you've got Kyle already open. You can hit Jonnu right here. You can still hit Jonnu if on a good throw. You can still hit Kyle here for a good gain. I don't hate it. I mean, you are going. I mean, you know, he's open right here. Bijan's open at the bottom of the screen, but the defender's obviously heading that way. So, and he's cracked. So, let it go. And boom, two, yeah. Just tough. I don't know if you can see it here or not. We'll check it out. Boom, right there. Either way, not a good throw, high throw, off target. So, yeah. All right, so this one is ball gets sailed, and you do have Bijan open right underneath. Decides not to go that direction. Let it go. He comes out the backfield. Wide the hell open right now, and we go way over. Like not even close to anyone, and almost with the interception. And right there, boom, he's not even looking his way, but here's Bijan, and you know, got to get the ball to your playmakers, let him make some plays. There's nothing going on up here. I mean, a better throw, yeah, maybe, but it wasn't, so it didn't work out that well. End zone shot, Bijan wide open there, and just not good. And we got a punt. Okay, on this one, I have no idea what the thought process was not to throw this ball. All right, it's clearly supposed to go to Bijan, or it sure as hell looks that way, because as soon as it snapped, he looks toward Bijan, and he pumps. I talked about this last night on the show. For whatever reason, doesn't throw it, takes a sack. No idea why. So here we go. Bijan right there, goes in motion. Ball snap, looking at him, boom, throw it. Why are you pumping? Throw it. Now you're sacked. I don't understand that one. And boom. You have a couple of guys sit out here. He's still open. Still open. Still open. Throw the ball. And still open. Throw the ball. He starts looking downfield at this point. Why? There's 4 Vikings. Your best playmaker is standing here at the 30 waiting for the ball. Damn it, man. Like, get it to him. Yeah. Don't have no clue what was going on there. And if glutton for punishment here, we can just watch it from the end zone cam, and yeah. All right, and here's the interception. As Taylor has said himself, it was a terrible throw. Got time, just throws it well behind the receiver, not even close. And it's easily picked. No reason to run that one back again, because it just is what it is. You can watch the end zone cam here. Can't see a ton from that, but you can see where it ends up, and you can just tell how far behind the receiver it was. So, yeah, not good. All right, this one I don't love the concept either. You got 5 wide here, and these 3 guys at the top kind of muddied up and kind of all in the same spot, and there's just not a lot for any quarterback to do with. So pause. I mean, nothing going on here yet. You got Tyler down here, which he ends up going to, which is the correct decision, because again, I don't know what you're going to get out of that. High throw though, sails it.
let it just go in real time here. So just maybe if he has a little bit longer to throw, he would have, yeah, I mean, maybe right there across the middle. It's like Scotty Miller. But by the time he is, yeah, he's got it. He's actually, yeah, he's got a pocket there. I mean, if he sees him, that's the thing. But by the time, it doesn't matter. He's already made that decision at that point. But yeah, he did have Scotty. But anyway, at the beginning of the play, though, he's looking over there. At that point, nothing to do over there. Nothing going on. But Scotty does make his break, and he is open. He's got a window. He can put it in there. So, yeah, it's one of those plays, man. Don't love it. Okay, so this is the final drive of the game. We are trying to get into field goal range to tie it up. And he's got Hodge at the top of the screen, and he pumps, and then he throws. If he throws instead of pumping, then he's got him. If a good throw will definitely have him. But I don't know why he just doesn't let it rip here. But we'll let it ride. Again, Hodge top of the screen. Boom, throw it. Pumps it instead. Now it's too late. Defender's coming over. Got to hurry throw. Bad throw. So run it back here. Right here. Boom, dude. You got him. He's pumping at this moment. This is going to, if you let it go, dude, Hodge has his ball right around the 45-ish, probably 44-ish. Who knows what he does with it? But he's going to get out of bounds. And, man, we are just yards away from Koo's distance, man. But instead, pumps it, and now it's too late. The defender's over there, and it's not a good throw anyway. So, yeah, man, I just missed opportunity here. This was a big one. Just gotta be decisive. Let that thing rip.
One thing I forgot to mention, which we talked about on the show, but on that jet sweep, obviously Kyle was blocking. Didn't do a great job of blocking. Probably shouldn't have been blocking on that play. Maybe have Jonnu block on that play, or maybe anybody else, and maybe have Kyle be the one doing the jet sweep, or Bijan. Again, it wasn't bad, but I don't mind Jonnu taking it, but maybe not having Kyle block there would have been a better decision. But that, I just wanted to mention that because I didn't put it obviously in the review when I was doing it, but it's clear as day. It's not a great block. But just wanted to put that in there.
There it is. So, what did y'all think of that? Now, obviously, I didn't put all the good plays in there. There were some other good plays. I don't have time to sit here and chart and record every play on offense in the game. But my point was just to pick out some of the plays where you can see there was definitely missed opportunities on the field. And again, I'm not crapping on Taylor, like I said. I'm not crapping on, and it just happened to be Taylor this week. It could have been Dez, but either quarterback, I'm not trying to. I'm just showing y'all that there were times where different reads could have been made. The throw you could have released the ball. You could have thrown it in certain situations or not thrown it in certain situations. And then there are also times where you're looking at the routes going, what's he supposed to do there? So it's a combination of those things. It's a combination of some of these passing plays are schemed. I mean, to me, it makes no sense or little sense. And as Art likes to say, I'm not in the building, so I wouldn't know. But just looking at it, from a fan's perspective and looking at the All22, it's tough to see on some of those plays, like what the actual end result was supposed to be. But then you see the plays where Taylor doesn't execute or didn't execute as well. Like I said. Even the goal line sequence, right? I mean, the first throw to Jonnu, the screen is behind him on the ground almost. I mean, maybe if that's in a better spot, he's got his momentum, could take it right in the end zone. Who knows? And even the jet sweep, which, trust me, I do not like the play call at all. I still don't like it. But y'all saw it, right? And it could have been executed better. He could have stretched that thing out and not ran into his blockers with two defenders and another third defender coming in. Just go to the pylon, dude. Stretch. I mean, you're fast as hell, man. Stretch that thing out. So,
it's a combination, man. It's bad. It's some bad scheming. In my opinion, it's some bad scheming. It's some coaching, obviously. It's some bad QB play, and just not execution by everyone. By everyone involved. So that's all just got to get better. Period. And we got to start this week. Sunday, we got to start it this week. It's whether it's Taylor or whoever. Obviously it's Taylor this week, but whoever's playing quarterback. It's got to continue to be better throughout the year, and hopefully there's a switch that goes off, and it can happen, because we're gonna need it, and you can see, man. Like, I'm probably not even doing this video if we'd had better QB play throughout the year, and again, I'm not even hating on Des, man. He's a young QB. He's gonna go through these things, that's stuff he has to learn, and even with Taylor, it's his first game playing in a long time. But he has had 8 years in the league, so you do expect this. There's a certain level of competency you do expect there, even with the time off from playing from last year. So, hey, like I said, I'm throwing blame at everybody. It is what it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. It was my first time, like I said, doing this. So be easy on me, But hey, you're more than welcome to comment what you saw, and I appreciate it, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so we can just keep this thing growing. We'll be back, me and Liam, or Liam and I, let me speak correctly, we'll be back on Sunday morning doing the coffee with the kid. We'll be doing the Madden simulation for the game, Arizona and the Falcons, and then we'll be back Monday night, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'll keep y'all posted on that on YouTube and on Twitter and our socials. Adam Holloway, Damsky, if you're on Twitter, is going to be joining us, and I'm pretty sure Berto will be back with us as well. For 95 North, me 75 South. So the four of us will be talking about a win for, please God, a win, and just whatever else. We'll have plenty to talk about, I'm sure. So make sure y'all tune in for that too. Much love, guys. We will see y'all Sunday morning.